everybody, it's Mrs Holden here at school. Hope you're all keeping safe and well. We're all missing you here and hoping it's not going to be too long before we see you all again. I just thought I'd do a yoga session for you that you can join in with at home if you want to. We're going to start with doing some breathing, and then we will go into our yoga poses. You can do your yoga anywhere. You don't need a mat. You can do it if you've got carpet, or you can do it in your bedroom if you've got a place to do it, or out in the garden. So you don't need a mat, but if you've got one, that's great. So we're going to start with something called 4-7-8 breathing. It's really easy. All you have to do is breathe in for 4 seconds, hold it for 7, and then breathe out slowly for 8. Okay, so let's have a go. Okay, I won't be able to count with you because I'm going to do the breathing myself, but let's have a go. So we breathe in for 4, we hold it for 7, and then we breathe out slowly for 8. Okay, off we go. Breathing in for 4. Okay, we'll do it one more time. Okay, so your breathing now should be a nice, steady rhythm. Remember, as you're doing your yoga, your breathing is so important. You don't have to do the breathing that I'm doing, that I've just done, but you can find a breathing that works for you. So it might be in through your nose, out through your mouth, or it might be some of the other breathing that we've done, like Ujjayi breath, that some of you have done with me before. So just find a breathing that works for you. So if you're doing a difficult pose, remember to breathe through it. The first one we're going to do is the elephant. So we're going to work on those muscles down the backs of our legs. So all you're going to do is just slowly follow your body down and try and touch your toes. If you can go all the way to the floor, brilliant. Just go as far as you can go and hold it for 10 seconds. And then slowly, just all the way back up again. You should feel that stretch all the way down the back of your legs. Okay, let's try it again. This time you should be able to get a little bit further. So off you go, all the way down. Don't just go as far as you can go. Take it at your own pace. Really feel that stretch. Remembering to breathe however feels comfortable. Okay, and then slowly back up. So while we're on our feet, we'll go on to our next stand-up pose, which is the tree pose. So I often like to come off my mat for this one because sometimes the mat's a little bit spongy. So if you stand down on the floor, I like to loop my thumbs like a butterfly, and then I just take my head above my hands above my head, and then just take one leg up to your knee and just pulling those tummy muscles in. Try and keep your balance. Try and focus something on the wall. Pull that tummy in. Remembering to breathe as well. Well done. And then onto the other side, keep those arms up, and then very, very steady, just up to the other side. Each one we hold for 10 seconds. And then down, well done. Just roll those shoulders, because sometimes your arms can feel rather achy, so just give them a good roll. And then we're on to the next one. So the next one we're going to do is the warrior pose. Okay, it's a bit tricky to know where to put your feet, but I'll do it a little bit at a time. So one foot goes forward, one goes at an angle, and then you turn your upper body to face that forward toe, those toes facing forward. Arms up straight, and then push with your front knee. And you should feel a stretch down the back of your leg. If you don't feel a stretch, push a little bit further forward, but remember to keep those arms nice and straight. Again, holding it for 10 seconds, and then we'll swap sides. Remember that breathing. We're doing really well, well done. Okay, and then back up into the middle. We're going to go on to the other side. One foot forward, one to the facing at an angle, arms straight, and then push forwards. Really push that front knee if you don't feel a stretch. Well done, and then back into the middle. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to stretch out our sides. So we're going to do the crescent moon. So take your arms up straight, and all we're going to do is keep our hands the same distance apart and just go over slightly to the side, and you'll feel a natural stop. Sometimes if you do a little bit of a bounce, you can go a little bit further and just hold it. And you should be able to feel a stretch down your side. Remembering to breathe. Remembering to keep those hands the same distance apart. And then back up to the middle. Keep those hands the same distance apart, nice and straight with your arms, and then over to the other side. Oh, that's a good stretch. Remembering that breathing, wherever feels comfortable. Well done. Okay, so those are our standing stretches. We'll now go down onto the floor. I know quite a lot of you like this one. This is the butterfly. So what we're going to do now is we're going to work those muscles in our thighs now. It's a nice breath to go with it too. So we have the soles of our feet together, sitting in this position. We're going to use our legs as the wings of a wings of a butterfly. So what we're going to do is we're going to breathe in and take our legs up, and we're going to breathe out and take our legs as far to the floor as we can get them. If you can get them all the way down, brilliant, but don't worry if you can't, because the more you do it, the closer we'll get to the ground. So breathing in and out. Push down. I'm going to do 5 of these. Breathing in and then out, and push down to the floor. Keep going. Push down. Remembering to do that really steady breathing. And down to the floor as far as you can go. Now we're going to do a nice stretch out with our legs. Again, see if you can just touch your toes, just to stretch out those muscles in the backs of the legs again. Well done. And then the next one we're going to do is called the half bridge. So what you need to do is you're going to make a bridge shape with your body. So if you lie down on the floor, you're going to push your tummy muscles up to the ceiling to make a bridge shape with your body. So what you have to do is push up and hold. Just hold this position 10 seconds again. Remembering to breathe. Imagine blowing those bubbles that we often do in our yoga sessions, just to keep your breathing nice and steady. Really push up with those tummy muscles. Let your tummy muscles do the work. And then relax down to the floor. Nice big pencil stretch. Just to stretch out all of those muscles again. And then we're going to go back into that bridge. Okay, in 3, 2, 1, and push up. Really push up with those tummy muscles, building up that core strength. Should also be able to feel it in your thighs as well. You're doing really well. Okay, and then just relax it down to the floor. One more big pencil stretch. And then up we come. So you should be feeling a little bit warmer now as well. Okay, so the next one we're going to do is the happy baby. So everybody often gets the giggles when we do this one. We're going to try really hard not to, although you can if you want, I don't mind. We're going to go, it's all about keeping your balance, and your tummy will help you to do that. So you go back onto your back, take your feet to the ceiling, pull in your knees to your chest, reach round, take hold of the bottom of your shoes or your feet if you're not wearing shoes, and pull them into your chest and hold that position. If you really pull in those tummy muscles, it will stop you from losing your balance and rolling sideways. And hold it there, remembering to do that really important breathing. Close your eyes if you want to for a little rest. And then release to the floor. Just hold it there and we'll do that one again. Okay, you can take those feet up, facing the ceiling, pull in your knees, reach round, and then hold it in that position. Right, we're going to go onto our front now. We're going to do some stretching of our lower back. So the first one we're going to do is called the cobra. So like a cobra snake, you're going to have a nice big proud head. You're going to keep your arms straight and stretch your lower back. You can feel it just across here. Keep those arms nice and straight. The more you look up, the more of a stretch you will feel. And hold that one. Once we've done this once, the second time you go up to do it, you should be able to go up a little bit further. Remembering to breathe. Nice, deep, gentle breaths. Okay, and then just take a rest there. Just take a nice deep breath down on the mat, and then we'll go up again. See how much stretching we are the second time. Okay, in 3, 2, 1, up we go. Yeah, that was a lot easier the second time. Nice straight arms, looking up. And then relax. So while we're down in this position, we're going to go with this our last move now we're going to do for our relaxation pose. We're going to reach round and just grab our ankles and make a bow shape with our body. Looking up, you feel a stretch in your thighs and your lower back. Remember, you take everything at your own pace. If anything starts to hurt too much, then stop, but you're doing really well. Looking up and hold that pose. Just down to the floor, rest it there. So our final one now. We'll give it all we've got. Okay, we ready? In 3, 2, 1, back into it. Grab those ankles, look up, and make that bow shape with your body. Well done. Okay. Turning onto your back. We're now going to do relaxation pose. So all I want you to do is to make your body as floppy as you can on the floor. Take some nice deep breaths, close your eyes. And we're going to do what we call the body scan. All you have to do for the body scan is we're going to tense each part of our body, from our toes up to our shoulders and our face muscles, just to make sure that they are all relaxed. Okay, so we're going to start with our feet. So all I want you to do is to tense your feet inside your shoes, or just tense if you've got just your bare feet. Tense them and hold, and then just release them and let them melt into the floor. And next we're going to move on to our legs. So it's to tense all the muscles in your legs. Make them go all stiff. Just hold them for a couple of seconds and then relax and let them melt into the floor. We're going to move to our glutes. So those are your buttocks. You're going to tense those. It'll push you off the floor. And then you're just going to let them relax and melt into the floor. And then those tummy muscles that have been working really hard with all of our poses, pull them in, hold them, and then relax. And then onto the hands, make those claws with your fingers, and then let go. And your arms, tense them, and then let go and let them melt into the floor. Your shoulders and your chest muscles, and then let go. And then moving on to your face muscles. You might feel a bit funny when you're doing this, but no one's looking, it's okay. Just stretch all those muscles in your face, a good old stretch, and then let them relax. And you should now feel like every single part of your body is just melted into the floor and you are totally relaxed. When you're in this position, I just want you to take your mind to your happy place, somewhere that you really like, or thinking of something that you really like or like doing, and just stay there for a couple of minutes. Just taking nice deep breaths and just enjoying the here and now. Well done. Okay, I'm going to leave you there in that relaxation position. And I just just want you to stay there as long as you need to, and then when you're ready you can come back up to sitting. Just to tell you while you're all lying there, or some of you may have come back up to sitting already, it's up to you, it's really important to look after your general health but also your mental health, and yoga can really help with that. So just during your day or sometime in your week, take some time to look after you, and yoga is a perfect opportunity to do that. So enjoy the yoga poses, look after yourselves, and hopefully I'll see you soon. Take care.